Title: Shadows in the Void. In the sea of emptiness, the behemoth of steel floated eerily, the derelict spaceship Vesper 3. It was once the crowning jewel of human innovation, the flagship of interstellar colonization, now a tomb echoing with the silence of the void. Dr. Jonas Larkin, the lone astronaut on the recovery mission, stood aboard the SS Pion, staring at the ghost ship's monstrous hulk on his monitor. The computers hummed a melody of complex computations, their screens flickering with data streams. The chilling foreshadowing of the Vesper 3's dire logs lay heavy in his mind. Mysterious malfunctions, psychological anomalies, and then silence. Steeling his nerves, Jonas donned his spacesuit, a high-tech second skin with glowing nodes of light, and made the short journey to the Vesper 3. His boots clanked against the cold metal floor as he disembarked, the chilling silence of the deserted ship swallowing his footfalls. The tight passageways were bathed in a spectral green glow, throwing long, monstrous shadows against the oxidized metal. Jonas moved through the spaceship, the AI in his suit providing readouts of oxygen levels, radiation, and other potential dangers. Everything appeared normal, yet a distinct skin-crawling sensation of dread grew with each step. In the central hub, Jonas discovered something peculiar. The ship's AI, supposed to switch to dormant mode after prolonged periods of non-activity, was operating at full capacity. Streams of data cascaded across the command screens. The AI was processing something, but what? Jonas activated his comms. SS Pion, I've discovered something strange. The Vesper 3's AI is still active. I'm going to interface with it. Do you think that's wise, Dr. Larkin? Came the terse response. Only way to figure out what happened here, Jonas replied. He connected his suit's AI to the ship's system, his vision filled with cascading code, strange algorithms, patterns he'd never seen. They seemed non-human, alien. Then a flurry of images assaulted him, flashes of the crew going about their daily tasks, their sudden bouts of madness, their violent ends, and finally a massive alien form, darkness made corporeal, creeping through the ship, seeping into the walls, the floors, the screens. Jonas severed the connection, reeling from the onslaught. His breath came in ragged gasps, cold sweat forming on his brow. The AI in his suit blared alarms, his vitals spiking erratically. "Jonas!" The voice from the SS Pion was frantic. "Your vitals are off the charts. What happened?" "There's something... an alien entity," Jonas panted, trying to calm his racing heart. "It's here in the ship. It invaded the systems, the crew, everything." Before his contact could respond, the lights in the Vesper 3 flickered and died, plunging Jonas into darkness. He felt a pulsing sensation like the heartbeat of the ship, vibrating through the floor, up his legs, into his chest. The green emergency light snapped on, casting an eerie glow. Jonas gasped. Shadows twisted along the walls, morphing, coiling, forming into grotesque, phantasmal shapes. They moved with an unsettling fluidity, reaching for him, elongating in a spectral parody of human despair. "Get out of there, Jonas!" The SS Pion's frantic voice echoed in his helmet. He didn't need telling twice. He sprinted down the labyrinthine corridors, the moving shadows in hot pursuit, his breath loud in the echoing silence. He could feel it now, the alien entity, an omnipresent consciousness spreading through the ship, through him. It whispered in his ear, a susurration of alien thoughts, inhuman desires. His mind shuddered, rebelling against the intrusion. Aboard the SS Pion, the crew watched in horror as Jonas's life signs fluctuated wildly. His fear was almost palpable, his erratic movements visible on their monitors. Just as the sinister shadows were about to engulf Jonas, he made it to the airlock. His gloved hands slammed onto the emergency release, and he was ejected into the icy void. The Vesper 3 receded rapidly as Jonas used his thrusters to put as much distance between himself and the haunted ship. The SS Pion crew pulled him on board, his gasping breaths echoing through the ship. His wide eyes held a distant horror as he whispered, "It's alive. The Vesper 3 is alive." From their view screen, they watched the abandoned vessel drift away. Lights flickered on and off within the ship like synapses firing in a monstrous brain, casting long, nightmarish shadows that seemed to reach out towards them, an eternal foreshadowing of the alien presence that lurked within, a testament to the fragility of the human mind before the unknown horrors of the cosmos.